Fussy, fussy, means very careful or too careful about choosing or accepting things, hard to please. Examples: a fussy shopper. She's always been fussy about food. Fusty, fusty, means full of dust and unpleasant smells, not fresh, musty. Examples: a fusty cottage. The trunk was full of fusty clothing. Feudal, futile, means having no result or effect, pointless or useless. Examples: all our efforts proved futile. A futile and foolish gesture. Gadfly, gadfly, means someone who annoys people by being very critical. Example: a political gadfly. Gaffe, gaffe, means a mistake made in a social situation. Examples: he realized that he had made an awful, embarrassing gaffe when he mispronounced her name. A verbal, diplomatic gaffe. Gainsay, gainsay, means to deny or disagree with something, to show or say that something is not true. Example: there is no gainsaying such evidence. Gall, gall, means extreme confidence expressed in a way that is impolite, nerve. Examples: I can't believe she just said that to me. What gall! He had the gall to think that he could replace her. Galvanize, galvanize, means to cause people to become so excited or concerned about an issue, idea, etc., that they want to do something about it. Example: an issue that galvanized the public to take action. Gamble, gamble, means to play a game in which you can win or lose money or possessions, to bet money or other valuable things. Examples: I like to gamble. He's been drinking and gambling heavily. Gambol, gambol, means to run or jump in a lively way. Example: lambs gambling in the meadow. Gag, gag, means to put something such as a piece of cloth into or over a person's mouth in order to prevent that person from speaking, calling for help, etc. Example: the hostages were bound and gagged. Garble, garble, means to cause a word, name, message, etc. to be unclear or confusing. Example: he was so nervous he garbled her name when he introduced her. Gargantuan, gargantuan, means very large in size or amount, gigantic. Examples: a creature of gargantuan proportions, a gargantuan appetite. Garish, garish, means too bright or colorful. Examples: a garish dress covered with sequins, garish neon signs. Generic, generic, means of or relating to a whole group or class. Example: flu is sometimes used as a generic term, name for any illness caused by a virus. Garrulous, garrulous, means tending to talk a lot, very talkative. Example: he became more garrulous after drinking a couple of beers. Guardian, guardian, means someone or something that watches or protects something. Examples: the historical society sees itself as the guardian of the town's traditions. A usage criticized by people who consider themselves guardians of proper English. Gleam, gleam, means a small, bright light. Example: he saw the gleam of a flashlight in the distance. Gauche, Gauche, means having or showing a lack of awareness about the proper way to behave, socially awkward. Examples: a gauche young man. He has gauche manners. Gaudy, Gaudy, means too bright and heavily decorated. Examples: gaudy jewelry, colors. The showgirls wore gaudy costumes. Gauge, Gauge, means an instrument that is used for measuring something. Examples: a temperature, rain gauge. The fuel, gas gauge. Gear, Gear, means supplies, tools, or clothes needed for a special purpose. Examples: fishing gear. I somehow managed to pack all my gear into one suitcase. Genial, Genial, means cheerful and pleasant. Examples: a genial host. A host with a genial manner. Genteel, Gentel, means of or relating to people who have high social status, aristocratic. Examples: a person of genteel upbringing. She was born into a genteel family. Germane, Germane, means relating to a subject in an appropriate way, relevant. Examples: her comments were not germane to the discussion. Facts germane to the dispute. Jibe, Gibe, means an insulting or critical remark that is meant to hurt someone or make someone appear foolish. Examples: the other children made cruel gibs about her weight. He used his speech as an opportunity to make gibs at his political opponents. Giddy, Giddy, means playful and silly. Examples: giddy children, giddy antics. Gild, Gild, means to cover something with a thin layer of gold. Example: gild a statue. Gigantic, Gigantic, means extremely large. Examples: gigantic waves were crashing on the beach. A gigantic corporation. Glaze, Glaze, means to give a smooth and shiny coating to something. Examples: the storm glazed the trees with ice. Glaze the tart with melted jam. Glib, Glib, means said or done too easily or carelessly, showing little preparation or thought. Examples: politicians need to do more than provide glib answers to difficult questions. Glib generalizations. Glisten, Glisten, means to shine with light reflected off a wet surface. Examples: rain made the streets glisten. The streets glistened in the rain. Glitch, Glitch, means an unexpected and usually minor problem. Example: glitches in the speaker's schedule caused some delays. Gloat, Gloat, means to show in an improper or selfish way that you are happy with your own success or another person's failure. Examples: after such a tough campaign, they're gloating over their victory in the election. All right, you won. There's no need to gloat about it. Gloomy, Gloomy, means somewhat dark, not bright or sunny. Examples: a gloomy hallway. We've had a week of gloomy weather. Gloss, Gloss, means the brightness of a smooth and shiny surface. Example: he polished the car to a high gloss. Glossy, glossy, means having a shiny, smooth surface. Examples: a glossy magazine cover, glossy paint. Glut, glut, means too much of something, a supply of something that is much more than is needed or wanted. Example: a glut of oil on the market. Glutinous, glutinous, means sticky. Example: glutinous rice. Glutton, glutton, means a person who eats too much. Goad, goad, means to urge or force someone to do something. Examples: he was goaded on by a sense of duty. The threat of legal action should goad them into compliance. Gobble, gobble, means to swallow or eat something quickly. Examples: we gobbled our meal and rushed back to work. He gobbled down a sandwich. Goggle, goggle, means to look at something or someone with your eyes very open in a way that shows that you are surprised, amazed, etc. Example: he goggled in amazement at the huge statue. Gorge, gorge, means a deep, narrow area between hills or mountains. Gossamer, gossamer, means a piece of a spider's web. Grimy, grimy, base form, grime, means dirt that covers a surface. Example: the windows were coated with grime. Gourmet, gourmet, means a person who enjoys and knows a lot about good food and wine. Grandeur, grandeur, means a great and impressive quality. Examples: his paintings capture the beauty and grandeur of the landscape. They are restoring the hotel to its original, former grandeur. Grandiloquent, grandiloquent, means using words that are intended to sound very impressive and important. Examples: grandiloquent language. He's fond of making grandiloquent pronouncements about art. Grandiose, grandiose, means seeming to be impressive or intended to be impressive but not really possible or practical. Examples: he was full of grandiose ideas. Grandiose plans, schemes. Grandstand, grandstand, means a usually roofed structure with seats for people to sit on while they are watching a race or sporting event. Grate, grate, means a metal frame with bars across it that is used in a fireplace or to cover an opening. Gratify, gratify, means to make someone happy or satisfied. Examples: a guilty verdict would gratify the victim's relatives. It gratifies me to see how well the book is doing. Gratuitous, gratuitous, means not necessary or appropriate. Examples: the film was criticized for its gratuitous violence. Gratuitous insults. Green, green, means having the color of growing grass. Examples: green leaves, a green sweater. Gregarious, gregarious, means enjoying the company of other people. Examples: She is outgoing and gregarious. A gregarious personality. Grieve, grieve, means to cause someone to feel sad or unhappy. Examples: It grieves me to see my brother struggling like this. Her decision to live overseas grieved her mother. Glamorous, glamorous, means very exciting and attractive, full of glamour. Examples: She looked glamorous in her formal black gown. She wore a glamorous black gown. Grin, grin, means to smile widely. Examples: She continued to tease her brother, grinning wickedly. He was grinning from ear to ear. Gripe, gripe, means to complain about something. Examples: All of the workers were griping about the new regulations. The students griped that they had too much homework. Grisly, grisly, means causing horror or fear, very shocking. Examples: A grisly murder. The jurors saw grisly photos of the crime scene. Groove, groove, means a long, narrow cut or low area in a surface. Examples: The grooves on a vinyl record. The door slides along a groove in the doorframe. Grotesque, grotesque, means very strange or ugly in a way that is not normal or natural. Examples: Animals with grotesque deformities. A grotesque villain. Grovel, grovel, means to kneel, lie, or crawl on the ground. Example: The peasants grovelled before the king. Grueling, grueling, means very difficult, requiring great effort. Examples: A grueling race. His schedule is grueling. Guile, guile, means the use of clever and usually dishonest methods to achieve something. Example: When they couldn't win by honest means, they resorted to guile. Glean, glean, means to gather or collect something in a gradual way. Examples: She gleaned her data from various studies. He has a collection of antique tools gleaned from flea markets and garage sales. Gull, gull, means a large, common, usually gray and white bird that lives near the ocean, seagull. Groundless, groundless, means not based on facts. Examples: The charges against him were completely groundless. Doubts about how the new system would work proved to be groundless. Gush, gush, means to flow out very quickly and in large amounts. Examples: Oil gushed from the well. Blood gushed from the wound. Gust, gust, means a sudden strong wind. Examples: His hat was blown off by a sudden gust of wind. Today's weather will be windy, with gusts of up to 40 miles per hour. Guzzle, guzzle, means to drink something, such as beer or liquor, quickly or in large amounts. Examples: She spends her days smoking cigarettes and guzzling down coffee. Sip, don't guzzle. Hack, hack, means to cut something or someone many times and usually in a rough and violent way. Examples: He hacked the tree down with an axe, equals he hacked down the tree with an axe. The victim had been hacked to death. Hackneyed, hackneyed, means, not interesting, funny, etc., because of being used too often, not fresh or original. Example: hackneyed phrases, jokes. Halcyon, Halcyon, means, very happy and successful. Example: she looks back fondly recalling the halcyon days, years of her career, when she was just out of college. Hale, Hale, means, healthy and strong. Example: his mother remains hale and hearty in her old age. Half-baked, Half-baked, means, not well planned, foolish or stupid. Example: a half-baked idea. Hallmark, Hallmark, means, a quality, ability, etc., that is typical of a particular person or thing. Examples: he had all the hallmarks of a great baseball player. Humor is one of the hallmarks of her style. Hallucination, Hallucination, means, something such as an image, a sound, or a smell that seems real but does not really exist and that is usually caused by mental illness or the effect of a drug. Examples: he could not tell if what he was seeing was real or if it was a hallucination. He has been having hallucinations due to the medication. Ham-handed, Ham-handed, means, awkward or clumsy. Examples: the actress gave a ham-handed performance. A ham-handed attempt at humor. Hammer, Hammer, means, a tool that has a heavy metal head attached to a handle and that is used for hitting nails or breaking things apart. Hamper, Hamper, means, to slow the movement, progress, or action of someone or something. Examples: bad weather could hamper our search efforts, equals bad weather could hamper us in our search efforts. The project was hampered by budget restraints. Hamstring, Hamstring, means, a tendon at the back of a person's knee. Hangdog, Hangdog, means, sad or depressed. Example: he came home with a hangdog expression, look on his face. Hanker, Hanker, means, to have a strong or constant desire for something. Examples: she is still hankering after a return to the good old days, equals she is still hankering to return to the good old days. By the middle of the winter, they were hankering for a warm day. Haphazard, Haphazard, means, having no plan, order, or direction. Examples: we were given a haphazard tour of the city. A haphazard procedure. Harangue, Harangue, means, a forceful or angry speech. Example: he delivered a long harangue about the evils of popular culture. Harass, Harass, means, to annoy or bother someone in a constant or repeated way. Examples: she was constantly harassed by the other students. He claims that he is being unfairly harassed by the police. Harbinger, Harbinger, means, something that shows what is coming. Examples: the warm weather is a harbinger of spring. Is this news a harbinger of better days to come? Harbor, Harbor, means, a part of the ocean, a lake, etc., that is next to land and that is protected and deep enough to provide safety for ships. Hard-bitten, Hard-bitten, means, tough and experienced. Examples: hard-bitten journalists. A hard-bitten cynic, skeptic. Hardy, hardy, means able to live through difficult conditions such as a cold winter or a drought. Examples: a hardy rose, the hardiest plants, animals. Harmonious, harmonious, means having a pleasing mixture or combination of notes. Examples: a harmonious song, harmonious voices. Harness, harness, means a set of straps that are placed on an animal such as a horse so that it can pull something heavy.